Right, hello, it's your boy Titanic_198. Welcome back again to Motorsport Manager. Today we are heavily in debt. So yeah, that is something. We've got some brakes getting sorted before Portugal. So we are just going to get simulating, and I will see you guys for the next interesting thing that happens. Now the next interesting thing has happened. We've got a few new drivers scouted. And as we can see, of the scouted drivers, Brad Walker is currently the best of them all. A new brake to fit. Well, usually fit it on the first driver's car before the second driver's car. Well, that's bit very bad. Who's this guy? He's not liked by his mechanics, I can tell you that much. I don't think we will get building more, even though I believe we are making money. We are, but we can ask for some more money if we'd like. I don't think that's worth it. We're putting the most money into next season's car that is possible right now, so that is very good. Very good for us as a team. Scouted a new driver, not very good at racing cars. Now I think we will just... we're going to have a look at how WMC got on at the Black Sea. Nina Holtz maintaining her championship lead over her teammate Chapman. So yeah, that is something. So yeah, I'm just going to skip ahead to the Tondela event, I think. Unless, obviously, something happens. So now, they want a test track. Second driver is feeling fit. And it's going to be a tough race, isn't it? But now the Asia Pacific, ASC, or the APSC, APS, you know, whatever you want to call it. Michelle Cooper catching Fox at the top there. With Fox having disappointing racing in the home GP. So yeah, we are basically ready for a race. But we've got financial management concerns. Why has Sergi had an argument with the mechanic? We will never know why Sergi has had an argument with the mechanic, but he has. He's not happy. We're probably going to have to let him go. If we have just a look at all our drivers, it's going to be quite bad if we do let him go, as he is currently the best one we have. As we just say, we understand the financial management concerns. Now we are going to travel to the race. Obviously, I might show practice results, I might not. I'll go for 8th and above, because I think that's doable. Even if it's not, we will not lose money. See, we could be making a lot more money, but we could also be making a lot less. I think we've dropped some sponsors who are paying a lot more. We could literally be making a bit more if we get a better sponsor than Maxwell. But also, Wonder looks a bit stupid to have because they are asking way too much from the team. But yeah, we're just going to get straight into it, and I'll see you guys either for the race start or the practice end. So now, after the practice session in Portugal, we are first and third, obviously. A very contested top three there. Well, in fact, Sergey can go really fast on just regular softs instead of the supers. Shows really how quick he is. So we've done very well, and we're just going to go straight to the race, pre-race thingy. So now here we are. We're going to go race trim and soft for both drivers. That should do risk taker. I mean, we're just going to do 3 stints of supers, or whatever the ideal one would be. We lengthen bios, gear ratios. Actually, high, make the wing rather high. 9.3 should do. Want to stiffen the suspension significantly. Right now, this should do. Tyre choke 32 laps. Actually, we're gonna start on the supers. Obviously, on 13 laps of fuel, supers will not go that far. But for driver number 2, who I think is actually the quicker driver, we'll just go about like that. Supers, obviously. If we can just burn through some supers, you know, obviously the engine mode will be to burn through them. You can heat your supers up because your pit stops are faster. Simples. Let's go. Straight off the start, ready to go. 2 drivers back half of the grid. It's lights out and away we go. Antov gets a relatively decent start, puts himself up to 9th. We're already X16 it just so we can get a bit of pace going. But honestly, the secondary driver is what she's known as. He's not doing that well with the extra push given. So if we can just not give her the extra push, she'll have warmer tyres. She'll have optimally warm tyres. When do these tyres go off? If you excuse me a minute, I'm checking my phone because I keep forgetting to bring the document up. Supers can go down to 15% and softs can go down to 10%, so it might just be a case of doing more soft runs than super soft runs. And so we're really battling around that 8th and 9th positions. Now we have 2 drivers there, or around that area. We should be able to push forwards. Leinen's got worn tyres. We'll do another lap with them, then we'll box her in. It's obviously very important to make sure that is a terribly high amount of risk. We're going to have to sort out our pit crew after this race. You can do another lap, Antonov. And you can also go on to the softs. Look at how risky that is. Basically, we're doing a dual strategy, basically mirroring each other's strategy, just a lap out of whack, you could call it. We are going to put that down to medium as these tyres have a similar lifespan to the fuel usage, what that would be. Large number of pit stops in front, obviously the entire top 9, possibly top 10 yet to pit. Work as a team, don't battle. But honestly, it's going to be quite a tough race because it's a long race, actually, of what we are normally used to. But honestly, look, we're up here now. We're battling for that 8th position. Look like we could get the 8th position with our purple automobile. Up into 10th for Van Aalen. Honestly, look at the championship. We are dwindling down now, being left by our rivals. Van Aalen's tyres can go down 10%. We're going to start using a bit more fuel on both cars, as I don't believe that, yeah, they're not going to go long enough. Really. Then we're going to do a medium stint and a soft stint. We're going to box Van Aalen in now for a medium full fuel, basically just to get through the tyres. Next lap, Antonov can box for soft. You know what, we'll do Antonov, double soft. A mess up from the front jack costs us a lot of time. But because the pace Van Aalen's going to be able to be on, it's definitely a risk to do another stop per driver. But it's a risk I'm going to have to take today. I'll go down 10%. They've got 6 to 8 laps left which will put them perfectly for the softs, basically. It's a huge issue with the pit crew. We might not be able to get the objective. If we can't, that would be very detrimental to our monetary gain from this Grand Prix. And honestly, everyone basically, we know we'll have to make another stop. Got under 5 laps left, 1 to 3, we'll take about 2. So we can go down 10. 10% on these tyres, we'll pit them at about 15. We're going to pit them next lap. We're going to have to do another set of mediums, which is not optimal. Not optimal at all. But it's going to have to be like this so that we potentially finish this race well. You can do another set of super softs, which is what you'll do. The engine's looking a bit worn, so we are going to have to fix that. It's going to add quite a while to the pit stop, but it's something that has to be done. Coming out there on the soft compound, we can sort of begin to push these tyres a little bit more now. Because obviously we know we can get it. We know it's possible. We need to use every bit of pace this car could possibly have. 5 laps, 7 laps, 5 laps, 6 laps. When we have 2 laps left, those supers are going to be pushing, I tell you, absolutely blitzing it on those supers. Possibly even now. You know what, we will go with blitzing it on the supers now. Because it's still +1 lap. So we've got a lot of time to catch over these short few laps. Antonov doing really well. 2 laps remaining. 2 laps on the tyres. Hopefully they'll go to the end. Vinarland's 2 laps, 1 to 3. We're going to have to commit to it anyway. We're going to soften the blow of the tyres right now until she gets to that final lap. So now Vinarland's going to have the pace drop now, but can she maintain P12? She cannot. She's down to P13. A really disappointing Grand Prix. But it is what we will have to deal with, isn't it? Not every race can be great. Some of them will be atrocious. And obviously we can see that by... I don't even know why we did so badly. But we did, so that is the issue. We've probably broken a rule. We're not going to make enough money from this race anyway to dig us out of the debt, which is annoying. And a race that looked like it could have been so promising from practice. We're dropping positions massively in the constructors. Apparently I am amazeballs. So now after the race we can see they're getting less and less happy with me. Even though it's them making the mistakes, I'm putting the proper strategies out. And they're just making these little mistakes. We're still going to be in heavy debt. And in the WMC, Harry Chapman back to winning ways to take over Nina Holtz as the constructor leader. Drivers leaders in the RS. We fucked it. Now it saves to make sure we can live with our mistake forever. Pit crew. Mistake percent. Yes, we need to get you subbed off. That'll do. Going to get hiring. Going to get a new front jack. Individual. Just to sub out the old one. You look rather well rested, my friend. And to be able to do nothing really good well on both, that's rather annoying. You can replace him. The amount of money we're going to have to spend on pit crew, that guy will do because of a fixing stat. to be able to replace them. Now if we look at the mistake percent now, the pit crew has a significantly less likelihood of making the mistakes. So now we're going to interview. Oh, fuck off, I don't care. Now we're not going to be able to make any improvements. We've got a scouting complete. We're going to have to start looking to try and bring some drivers in anyway. Because the way the team's going, we're going to sim ahead a little bit, probably to 24 days, which is now we're going to get, obviously, improving some of the parts of the machine. Maybe engine reliability needs improvements. If the engine reliability needs to be more reliable. But anyway, guys, that's going to be all for today. Here you can see our stats. No podiums, no wins in the first 4 races. So there'll be some videos on the end screen, which will be starting now. Please click the video, watch the playlist if you want to see more of the same series. But anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I've been Levi. You guys have been awesome. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.